Hi, and welcome to episode 32 of the GeneticRim, and, well, today's going to be the day. Nicholas, you have a job. Get down with it. We're building our last geothermal reactor, and finally, my power, my power sources will then be, well, at least okay for the time being. I really think that I will build up some solar panels as well in the future. This is going to be the expansion for this power park here. Because, well, I figured we're going to need a lot of power during this run, so... I mean, my security systems are not even remotely completed, so... Look at that Muffalo rat. What a rascal. Well, it's looking here a little bit disgusting, but well, who cares? So there goes the alloy queen, the insectoid queen. It's a little bit of a weird thing here. Yeah, wait, but all bees are. Yeah, exactly. So this thing is producing insect jelly. So I think I'm going to leave the bees for now, and don't worry about that too much, because it would be a little bit much work to figure that out right now, and I have other things up my mind right now, so there we go. Finally. So let's check out the subsurface conduit network. So is everything plugged into each other. So there's a heat stroke happening. Okay. Well, it's over. So, okay. So that's the power grid. I'm going to expand this by a few more batteries in the future, but for the time being, we can finally get back to genetic work. Oh, I really was looking forward to that. Alright, so what's the next research? Precision rifling. Nice. Really nice. I have so much steel on me. We shouldn't be having any problems. Going to need the fabrication though as soon as possible to produce my own components. So it's multi-analyzer time, huh? Let's check out what I need for that. I'm missing gold. Okay. Well, since I'm processing all these clay leftovers, I think I will be producing enough money to just come by quite nicely. So, what do we breed next? Let's get back to the wildlife, shall we? There's sadly no boomalope hanging around here. And, well, boomalope is only boomalope. There's nothing like a boomalope. So what's that quest? We could, get some... Wait a sec. We would get some site activated. Ah, now I get it. This would be a low psychic drone, and the site will be defended by 6 man-hunting fish and mice. Okay, I could get a masterwork piano for that. A legendary harp. What is this kind of thing? But the Helimex serum is really what I want to have, so yeah, we want to do that. So bring it. Having a Helimex serum available is so nice, and getting some uranium is also nothing I would say no to. So there we go. The pods arrived. I'll fetch up the Caravan right away. This is going to be quite a rough one, though. The amount of fish and mice is quite hefty, and I'll rather take this serious. Let's bring a lot of guns. a lot of animals. So that's 5 of them. Okay. I just want to have some mount for everybody. There we go. Oh, I forgot to bring food and a lot of other useful things. So let's bring some fine meals and some medicine. These are fish and mice, and with those you can suffer a lot of cuts at once. Little animals tend to inflict a lot of small wounds, which bleed you dry rather quickly. And if you don't have medicine on you, this can be quite lethal. So let's hope this will be not too hard. Oh, there's a Ripper Hound. Ripper Hounds were created as purely biological defense against insectoids, a genetically engineered species bred for hunting and defeating them. These hulking canines sport 2 viciously sharp claws specially designed to attach to chitinoid plates and rip them apart. Despite their fearsome appearance, Ripper Hounds can be extremely affectionate and loyal, and they love to be pet by those they trust. So, how high is the chance to turn them hostile? Prevents chance on tame fail 5%. I want to tame that! This is exactly the kind of animal I want on this colony. So let's see if I can do that. Okay. This produces no hybrids. Okay. Whatever. Well, not exactly whatever. I did this because I had no other drones. Now remember. Okay. Let's speed it up, and I just hope everybody will survive that. It sounds a little bit weird that I am afraid about mice, but well, rather be careful with this game. Flock of 30 man-hunting bunnies can be quite deadly if you're not into wearing power armor. Sure, it's really true. But maybe I'll get lucky and the terrain will be on my side. I just hope something like this might happen. So, maybe I'm going to get to this doctoring opportunity as well. So, there goes. We are arriving at this point, and, well, I hope that the bait rider strategy will be working out here, because if not, I'm going to have a lot of trouble here. So, well, I'm going to send who... Let's check out who's the worst shot here. Wow, they're all pretty good. So, well, gotta let that depend on the weapon then. Well, going to get with Sparks, because Sparks has a quick draw weapon, and this is best choice here. Oh no, so he's having the slowest mount though. So let's go with stick with John. John is at least quick, so. So, luckily their offspring are not hostile. So, okay, it's only 6 enemies. Alright, that was easy pickings. Nice. I wasn't sure if the offspring of the fish and mice would turn hostile or not. That's why I was so scared. Obsidian is so nice. It's such a nice dark color. Really gotta build a colony on obsidian one day. Okay, let's claim that door and claim another door and destroy this thing. All right, let's see what kind of loot is in it for us as on this one. So some steel, some chunks, and some plasteel. Okay. Why the heck is this invisible here? Well, I want to deconstruct that wall and see what's behind it. Okay. Plaster. It's a quite useful material if you want to do art. So, but I'm not too interested. Let's pick up the stuff that was left over, and where's the steel slag there? I'm going to bring those as well because steel is good for us, and I have good doctors on this caravan, don't I? I'm pretty sure that somebody was a good doctor of them. I think Orozco was pretty good, yeah. So, let's see. I mean, while I'm in the vicinity there, I feel like it would be silly to not do it. Battle animals wander in. Okay. So, hell yeah, we have mammoths. Wow. It's even a breeding pair. So, what about that? Megafauna, baby. Oh my gosh. So, we could sell them though, but maybe I'll just keep them. I mean, they are quite useful, aren't they? They should be able to do everything. Like hauling, riding, fighting. They're healthy. They're quite old, but they're having an 80-year life expectancy. So, we're going to keep them, of course. Lovely. So now we just need to get the Ripper Hound integrated into the colony, and I'm super happy with today's episode already. So, what about the hybrids, though? I want that precision rifling technology for sure, but after that, well, can't I? Where's the extraction of mechanoid genes? Am I already able to do that, or let's check that out. Humalope, Muffalo, okay, insectoid, humanoid, eldritch beast, alpha, dinosaur, several bees. No. Which tech is that? So that's thrombogenetics. Here, advanced mechanite biointegration. So only possible after I have the multi-analyzer. So I'm going to shred those mechanoids now. I'm tired with them lying around here. So we got relations up with the Empire, doctoring experience on Orozco, and we're all happy with that. So there goes. Just need some gold. I'm giving the order to shred the mechanoids now because I'm absolutely certain that I will get new mechanoids way before I get that technology up. So right now these are only materials I deny myself of. I mean, okay, I'm really not desperate about materials here. Ooh, Thrumbo. Yeah, well, the Thrumbos, on the other hand, though, they are quite hard to get. What's that? Tasty honey, okay. Buffalo chicken milk. Oh, man. I like how this freezer is coming along. It's so wonderfully weird. It's exactly what I wanted to see in a place like this. Okay. So Akio is going on a crazy cook-off spree with the kibble here. We're having 2.5k kibble, but that's okay. I mean, my base demand is 400. Maybe I'll increase that now that we have friggin' mammoths in our colony. Maybe we'll need 800 now. But apart from that, everything should be working just as usual. Okay. So I figured out it's time to think about earning money a little bit more straightforward, because there are a lot of things I need to pay for right now. Like I need new gold, I need new components, and well, there will be so many things I want to buy in the next time. So I figured out there are several ways to do it. I mean, the art projects I'm having here are certainly a good step, especially because I'm using all this useless clay here, which is really super nice to have such a surplus of raw materials, but it's not really much money. I mean, these babies here are, what, 52 bucks. It's more something to keep Sparks busy. I mean, a good one, a normal one, is worth 70 bucks. Long story short, I'm considering to manufacture big amounts of camp fuel to get some penny rolling. So let's do that. I'm going to bring up some pellets here. Just like this. These are going to be all dedicated to wood, because I'm going to amp up my wood production by a lot now. When are they going to be home? Soon. Okay. Because I figured there's so much wood going on, since this is a temperate forest map. I would be silly not to use this vast surplus of materials here. And there we go. I mean, I already have a lot of wood, obviously, but I want to have more. So we're going to make camp fuel out of wood until I have wood. Let's say I'm going to keep going with that until I have 1k of camp fuel. And that's going to be the point where I sell off that stuff. So this is going to be another large-scale project here for a colony. But it's going to be really nice once it's done, because this will be level the ground to my favor a lot. So the bad thing though is I'm going to do that on every side, so this is a real long-term project. So sadly I don't have a knight or a dame on my colony. I want to mine out those components though. And also this ancient danger chamber, it's about time to open that soon as well. I should be able to deal with this easily. So let's see how much a woolly mammoth can devour in one go. It's only eating 20 units, just like every other animal. But if we look at the needs here, this guy can eat 5 whole nutrition bars, so that's what we have to deal with here. Anyways, I'm going to send another caravan right away and quickly. John was quite a good talker, wasn't he? Yeah, it's okay though. There's somebody better here in the colony, but I don't care. Taking a keel with me because we're not needing too much cookery right now. We're bringing the... Wow. Those mammoths would bring so much carrying capacity. That's one big reason why I'm going to bring them. So this horse is pretty late stage pregnant, but we're going to bring one buffalo. That's exactly what I wanted to have. So without the muffalo, they're way quicker though. 70 kilo, yeah, that's enough. So let's bring some food. Well, just realized if I take too much food, I'm taking the cook, you know. So let's take some milk for the way. That's okay. Not needing more. So stuff I'll sell. That camp fuel. Let's start with it right away. And possibly should produce some clothing as well, in a mass-producing manner. So healer, max serums, honeycombs, genetic materials. No. Here. That's where my few pennies are to be found. So I have a few hats, so let's trade them as well. Let's get over to this place. Community Bluff. They were restocked in 2 days, that's good. So I'll take their stuff one last time. Why is that horse carrying an empty incubator around? Somebody care to explain? Well, I don't know, and well, I don't mind too much either. So stop putting random stuff here, friends. This is only for wood. So copy those settings and paste them down. So all the wood will be found here. And apart from that, I'll order some large-scale mining ops here, because I'm tired with these narrow corridors. It's time for some fresh air in my defenses. So, well, I don't know where the ancient danger is hanging around here, so I don't want to dig too deeply here, but certainly this stuff here can go. So mine it out like this. Okay. Orozco sure is happy to have a new mining project. We know old man Orozco. Alright. So I like the fact that I have this huge deep drilling area with compacted steel here available. Okay. So it's time to breed something, come on, don't you think? They didn't even flick the switch. Come on. Seriously? So, let's do some alpha animals. So, I do have cats, chicken, eldritch, rodents, and muffalos. So, since I'm such a muffalo friend, let's check out what's here. The groundfallow. Well, do I really want a groundfallow? I don't know. So, what are the other options? Needle chicken. Well, no thanks. I'm not interested. Animus hare. Well, let's go for a groundfallow. Why not? So, didn't I order somebody to flick that switch? Aaron, what's taking so long? There we go. Finally. Alright. So Sparks is one of those persons who are able to do this. Tells a lot about this man. So I want to have 2 groundfallows because I want to check out if I have a chance on a breeding pair here. So we're arriving at Community Bluff. Nice. So camp fuel is not really something making you super rich, but it's enough to keep you to make it worthwhile doing it. So there's the gold I need, and we're going to sell off those sculptures, and I'm not going to build more than that. So buy more than that. I just want to have finally that gold to build my multi-analyzer for the research here, because it really made me kind of sad that this was I was waiting for this so long right now. So let's start building that thing right away already. I have now pretty much the materials I have. We're breeding a nice pair of brownfellows, and let's check out if everything will go fine. A technological bee. Nice. So nutritious honeycombs are getting extracted here. So I think I'm going to let this run for a while. Alloy honeycombs, those are new. Until I have seen what I can do with those, and after some time, it should condense into a certain amount of bees that are repeating themselves. So then I can start combining again. So the nutritious ones are containing more food. I see. The beeswax is also something I can convert into biofuel. I really don't like how this is working out logistics wise. I really consider getting that centrifuge down somewhere else. So the alloy one brought steel wax and some steel, so almost as strong as steel can be used as a substitute. Okay, does that mean I can craft with that stuff? It certainly does sound like that. Alright. So I ordered Orozco here to level the field here a little bit more, that we can repeat this kind of construction on every side of the fortress. So we're going to have a little bit of a better ground to defend ourselves on. Because I felt like the last few episodes, whenever we came down to attacks on the fortress, I wasn't too happy with how things were working. So the Buffalo Komodo's name is now Daria. Okay. So I'm bringing all the adult animals to the battlefront because I really like to have the animals as kind of extra colonists. So is there nobody on plant work? Or no, they were just on tour. Yeah, John and Nicholas. John would be the guy doing that. I see. So, damn. I hoped that I would be able to tame that meadow ape, but nope. So let's bring Orozco and Sparks. Gotta order Lay to retreat here. Get as close to the colony as possible. Oh boy, this is so dangerous for him. Meadow apes are so friggin' dangerous animals. Pretty dead there, isn't he? So I'm going to bring meds right away, and I noticed that I really need more firepower here. Poor Lay will be dead in a few hours, so there we go. I'm going to rescue our mate right over here. Let's check out how this will work out. So I'll hold open that door and let this beastie inside. Alright, so Sparks is carrying all that medicine on him. Alright, let's order him over here. Nicholas can stand still and wail away on that. Alright, the monster is dead, and I'll order Sparks over here, and we're rescuing poor Lay. It was a risk to begin with, I'm well aware of that, but it was a risk I wanted to take because it would have been so cool if it would have worked out. But sometimes things just are not meant to be. So let's wait for Sparks to arrive at the scene. Boom. And we're taking this and that. And this is why I instantly ordered Sparks to run for the meds, because I knew when this Meadow Ave was going ham on this poor guy that it's going to be pretty brutal. It's always like this. Okay. Well, lost a few units of medicine, but well, didn't lose the colonist. So, there we go. Let's close that door behind us and wait for them ground fellows to hatch. Okay. So the multi-analyzer is getting finished soon, and we're really making good progress here. Finally, the raw basics are down, and I'm able to proceed. So there's Erin's sister traveling across. Well, I'm not okay. So just hope she doesn't die for some odd reason here. So let's check out the ground fellows before this episode has sadly to end again. But I really want to know if I'm if I was able to fetch me some breeding pair or not. So I think next episode I really want to crack open the Ancient Danger, because I feel like the possibility of crypto sleep caskets inside there, containing a few more people to work on the farm, that sounds pretty nice. Because I feel like I really need 1 or 2 more people on this colony, or more robots. That would be working as well. But on the plant duty, John is just... I need somebody else on the plants. But, well, I could consider bringing Maddox. Let's do this. I have that crafting robot, so Maddox is not really needed that much on this. Yeah, let's do this. This will help. This will help a lot, because I want those trees down. And apart from that, it's a good idea that Maddox does that a little bit. No, never mind. Maddox, you are just too old for that. I'm going to put her onto the research bench as much as possible. People with a bad back are just the ideal candidates for your research projects. So Groundfellow 1 is male. Great. And Groundfellow 2 is... Come on. An abomination. Ah, damn it. That was not exactly what we were hoping for. So, Maddox, would you mind putting that thing down, please? I'm really sorry here, but wow, that thing is quite resilient. Didn't expect that. So there it goes. Come on. Let's assign Maddox here for a second on the hunting duty. So there we go. Yeah, that's the downside of the job. Sometimes really weird things happen. But these things are not as weird as the monsters traveling abroad over the map here. So we have a bittersweet bee now. That sure sounds melodramatic. And that's going to be the end of this episode. So let's check out if we're able to bring up a new ground fellow next episode. And drop me some comments down below if there's anything you want to tell me. Is there any hybrid you want to see? Or some topic we want to go deeper into? I would love to hear that. And apart from that, I hope you liked it. If you liked it, leave it a like, share it with your friends, or even drop a subscription to this channel to miss not a thing in the future anymore. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.